Guys, I am back, and this is my favorite topic. You ready? All right. We talked about, in this module here, we're talking about warm market inviting using the opportunity. Now, I want to make sure you understand here. In the previous module, we talked about warm market inviting using the product. But you can also lead with the opportunity. And I'll be very honest with you. You know, I don't drink coffee. I still don't. So if you were to give me a sample, I would say no thank you because it's not what I do. Okay? So I have built my diamond ship, and I mainly lead with the opportunity. With that being said, do I give out samples occasionally? I certainly do. Okay? But I want to be very upfront with you that both work. And my good friend, Crown Diamond, Mr. John Saturis, literally, his whole organization he teaches to use and lead with the product. Okay? So it does work. But also, there are a lot of others that actually prefer to lead with the opportunity. It just, whichever one is, you like the best. Me, I like the leading with the opportunity. And there's a reason for it. Okay? Now, what I want to do is this. Inviting is a very, very, very important skill that every one of you can learn to become great at. It has nothing to do with your background. It has nothing to do with your personality type. You can be introverted, extroverted, confused, not confused. It doesn't matter. The key is, can you follow simple instructions that I'm about to give you, and I can promise you, we will help you become extremely good at inviting. Now, I want you to get your mind right now, because before we go into this, you gotta have the right mindset. Your mindset, you got your burning desire, right? Because we know that if you don't have a will to win, you won't win at anything, right? Okay, and now we're going to actually, and the second thing is you want to make sure that you're being coachable. Because I'm about to teach you some things here that are very important. Very, very, matter of fact, this in my opinion is the cornerstone of your success. If you can't become good at inviting, it's going to be a tough battle for you to be successful in this business. But if you can just become good at just inviting, that's it. Man, you can make a fortune. Take it from me, I've done it. Okay? And I've taught other people how to do it. All right? So now, when we talk about warm market inviting, using the opportunity, guys, I'm talking about picking up that phone, okay? And making some calls to contact the people that you know in your warm market. Now, I want to give you 5 things that must happen in your invitation. I don't really care what you say, but I can tell you for a fact that these 5 things have to happen in your message to your prospect. Number 1, you must be confident. You have to be confident. People do not respect weak people nor weak conversation. Okay? You must be confident. Now, when I say confident, that does not mean be loud. It doesn't mean be all strong on the phone. It just means be confident at that moment. Just be confident. Sound sure of yourself. Sound certain. Okay? Number 2, never lose control. Now let's talk about this. What do we mean when we say never lose control? The person that is asking the questions is the one that's in control. Not the one giving the answer, but the one that's asking the question. So keep that in mind. I'm going to demonstrate with you in a minute. Never lose control. Number 3, you always want to be in a hurry. Now, when we say be in a hurry, we do not mean talking a million miles a minute. No, we just mean that when you make this particular phone call, you don't have a lot of time for chit-chat. You're calling for a purpose, okay? And so, it's either you're about to walk into a meeting, you're just about to step out the door, you don't have a lot of time, etc. Just be in a hurry on this particular call, okay? And number 4, you must show value. What does that mean? It means you must give them a valuable reason as to why they should reschedule their plans to make your meeting, or to jump on your conference call, or to meet with you, or whatever it is you want them to do. You have to give them a valuable reason as to why they should do it. And number 5 is called the takeaway, my favorite. If for any reason they get to pressing you with 1,001 questions and tell me this and tell me that and all this stuff, just take it away from them. And I'm going to demonstrate what that means in a moment. The key here is for you to understand this. When you are inviting people to to your website or to your meeting or to your private conference call or to your home to a meeting, when you're inviting people, the most important thing of the inviting process is for you to remember that your only goal is to collect a decision, which means get a yes or a no. You're not on the phone trying to sign them up. You're certainly not a salesperson, okay? Your only goal is to get a yes or a no. That's it. You are a decision collector. That's it. So it's critically important that you keep that in mind when you're making the calls. You're a decision collector, all right? Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to demonstrate. Well, before I do that, let me share with you, we do have a script. You do not have to use the script. I repeat, you do not have to use the script, but I can tell you the script does work. Okay, where do you find the script at? It's really simple, coffeeallovertheworld.com, click on training, and it says the Starbucks script. Okay, and so I'm going to demonstrate with you the script. In this script, these 5 elements are already laced in the script. In this script, these 5 elements are already included in the script. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite someone up here, another good friend of mine, to come on up and actually demonstrate with me. And that will be, I invite up a good friend of mine, Mrs. Vita Thomas, Sapphire Executive here in Organo Gold. If you don't mind coming on up. Good to see you, Vita. Tell everybody your name and your background and how long you've been in the business and what you like about it.
My name is Vita Thomas. I'm an attorney, or a former attorney. I practiced law for 22 years before coming into the business.
Okay. And she's a Sapphire Executive, right?
Yes, I am. I'm a Sapphire Consultant.
And what do you like most about Organo Gold so far?
I love the fact that we're helping people, and I love the fact that we have, I think, the best leadership on the planet.
Awesome, awesome. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to demonstrate with Vita. In my hand is the script. And Vita, I want you to just be natural, okay? Be natural, and this is not a canned performance, so say whatever you want, be you, and I want you guys to watch me. This can happen face to face, or this can happen over the phone. Remember, warm market inviting, using the opportunity is what we're doing, okay? Here we go, ring ring. Hello Vita, how you doing?
I'm good, Marcio, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you and the family?
Great, what's going on?
Good, everything is happening over here. Listen, I know we haven't talked in a while, and I know we probably need to catch up on a personal note, but I wanted to, if it's okay, I had something business related that I would like to discuss with you real quick. Do you have a moment, Vita?
Yeah, I've got a minute.
Listen, let me ask you a quick question, okay? Right now, in this current economy, are you open to making more money right now? Yes or no?
Oh, of course, I know.
Listen, knowing what you know now about Starbucks, if you could have participated in Starbucks 20 years ago, knowing what you know now, would you have done it?
Absolutely.
Listen, Vita, I'm absolutely certain that I have found the next Starbucks opportunity. As a matter of fact, I'm working with some of the top executives of a private international coffee company that did upwards of $152 million of coffee sales in their 3rd year of business. Vita, I'm putting together a private and exclusive conference call whereby all of the details will be furnished on the call about everything that you need to know. It's only for a few people. Here's what I want to know. If I were to include you on this private conference call, would you be willing to rearrange your schedule to make the conference call?
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty busy.
Well, Vita, I definitely understand that you're busy. Are you open to making more money, yes or no?
Yes, I'm open.
Then it's real simple. Are you willing to make the conference call, yes or no?
Okay, I'll be there.
Now, are you certain? Because if not, Vita, I can certainly give this access to someone else if you'd like me to. Trust me, it's more of me doing you the favor, and you'll see that once you get on the call.
No, I'll definitely be there.
Okay, great. Here's the number. I'll see you on the call. Do me a favor, if you don't mind, shoot me a quick text message to let me know that you made it on so that I make sure that you didn't, get bumped off, okay?
Sure, I can do that.
Fantastic. Okay? Now, this module here that we're doing is going to be a little bit longer, guys, because I want you to see, I want you to see how there will be some objections sometimes. And I want you to see how I handle it. But let's go back. Was I confident? Did I lose control? Was I in a hurry? Did I show value? And did I take it away? Absolutely. Okay? Always remember, it's very important, Never lose control. The person asking the questions is the one that is in control. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put down the script, and you're going to see me invite again. And I'm just going to use, a script that's in my head, something that I like to say. It works, and it's pretty similar to this, but you're going to see how I do what I do. Okay? Here we go. We'll do it again, and Vita, you can just say whatever you like to say. You can be a nice lady, you can be a mean lady, you can be whatever you want to be, okay? And what I want you guys to notice is how nothing she will do or say is going to rattle my tree. Nothing. Just continue to remember these 5 elements, okay? And what is my goal? It's very simple. To collect a decision. A yes or a no. That's it. Okay? Here we go. Ring, ring. Hey, Vita.
Hi, Moss. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. What's going on, lady? How are you?
Always busy. You know me.
And me as well. Listen, how's the family?
Great.
Good. I know we haven't caught up in a while. Do you got a moment? I want to talk to you about something.
Sure.
It's kind of important, and I'll just be upfront with you. It's about business. You okay with that?
Yeah. What's going on?
Listen, Vita, I need a straight answer. I'm on to something huge here, and I don't have a lot of time. Right now, with the way things are in the economy, are you and your family open to a serious stream of extra income around what you're doing?
Well, it would depend.
Vita, it always depends, but before we waste any time here, I need an answer. Are you guys open? Yes or no?
Yeah, we're open.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Hey, listen, knowing what you know about Starbucks, if you had a chance to participate 30 years ago, before they became a billion-dollar company, would you have done that?
So this is about Starbucks?
Vita, I'm going to ask again. Knowing what you know about Starbucks, if you had a chance to participate 30 years ago, before they became a billion-dollar company, would you have done it?
Well, yeah, I would have.
Hey, listen, I'm absolutely certain that I have found the next Starbucks opportunity. As a matter of fact, I've partnered with some top executives that did over $150+ million of coffee sales in their 3rd year of business. Currently, they're tracking upwards of $400 million this year. I'm putting together a private mixer at my place where one of the top executives is going to do me a favor, come on by, share the blueprint and all the details with me and a few of my friends on how we can capitalize. I thought of you. If I were to invite you over, would you be willing to rearrange your schedule to make it?
Well, I'm pretty busy, Moss. You're going to have another meeting? Maybe I could make another one.
You know what? Unfortunately not. There will not be another meeting, but are you open?
Yeah, I am open.
Is there any way that, and I don't mean to be pushy, but given the severity of this and how big this is going to be, is there any way you could rearrange your schedule to make it on by for about 45 minutes to an hour?
Well, can you tell me some more about this coffee? What's the coffee about?
Absolutely. I can tell you everything at the meeting. That's why he's coming. He's going to give all the details. Vita, I couldn't do it any injustice. That's why he's the speaker and not me. Will you be able to make it?
So it's just an hour?
Just an hour. Will you be able to make it?
Okay, I can make it.
Great. You know where I live, right?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, do me a favor. On your way over, help me out and grab a bag of ice if you don't mind.
Okay, I can do that.
Fantastic. I'll see you there. Boom. Once again, okay? I was confident, didn't lose control, in a hurry, showed value, and took it away. Notice she asked me a couple questions. What's this all about? And notice I came right back with a question. I never lost control. What I want you guys to notice is that if I answer one of her questions and I don't come back with a question to her, I have lost control. Let me give you an example. In that, she said, I believe she said, what did you say? She said, is this
about Starbucks?
She said, is this about Starbucks, if you remember? And I said to her, Vita, knowing what you know about Starbucks, if you could have participated 30 years ago, would you have done it? And she said yes. So in other words, she asked me a question, and I came right back over the top with Vita, knowing basically a question. Always remember, it's the person asking the questions is the one that's in control. Just remember it. I understand that you're going to have to maybe practice at this, and you should. If you're talking about making an extra $100,000 this year, or an extra, $100,000 a month, whatever your goals is for those of you watching this video, yeah, this is a real business. Yeah, you're going to have to practice this stuff. You should. You practice chewing bubble gum. You practice walking. You practice, your job. You got to practice your new home-based business. Okay? All right. Now, here's what I recommend. What I recommend is this. This is what I recommend if you want to become great. And this videos that we're producing here is for you not to become good. No. We want you to become great. Because we want you to change your life once and for all. Okay? And so in order to do that, you're going to have to practice. And what I recommend is, you taking a script that you like, whichever one it is, okay? Whatever feels comfortable and natural to you. And I recommend practicing 100 times in the mirror, okay? In the mirror before you make one call. Why do I say do that? Because you see, most people, here's what they do. They say all of the wrong stuff to all of the right people. Say it again. They say all the wrong stuff to all of the right people. And so what I recommend you do is practice. Okay? Just practice. And remember, your only goal is to collect a decision. That's it. Now, in that demonstration that Vita and I did, let's suppose that for whatever reason she just could not make it that day. And we're going to pick it back up there. So, Vita, this time I want you to say you just can't make it. So, Vita, can you rearrange your schedule to make the meeting?
I'm sorry, Moss, I just can't.
And there's no way possible you can do it, Vita?
No, not this time.
But are you sincerely open?
Yeah, it sounds great. I want to hear about it.
Then I tell you what, here's what I'll do. I'll capture all the information that night, and what I'll do is I'll see if we can put something together in the next 24 to 48 hours. I've got 2 o'clock on Tuesday available, or I've got 5 o'clock on Wednesday available. Which one of those times can work the best for you?
Wednesday at 5.
Wednesday at 5. I tell you what, why don't we do this? Why don't we meet at the local little lounge down the street from your house there in your area, and I'll come on over and share the details. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right, great. I'll see you there at 5 o'clock. If anything comes up, do me the courtesy I would do you. Shoot me a call and let me know you can't make it, okay?
Of course.
All right, I'll see you there. Fantastic. Boom. And so what I did, if she couldn't make that engagement, boom, I just simply moved. I made sure she was open. Are you open? And I just simply rolled it into another meeting. That's it. But what I do not do under no circumstances is make her feel that this is a weekly thing that I do, kind of like church or something like that. No, you don't want to do that. If you let people think that you do these meetings all the time, you're going to lose control, and they'll say stuff like, oh, don't worry, I can't make that one, but I'll catch the next one. Oh, and I'm sorry, I forgot about little Johnny. I'll catch the next one. I'll catch the next one. No. Okay? You never want to do that, okay? Ever. All right? So that was warm market inviting. I want to make sure, I believe we covered everything. Did we hit everything for you?
We got it great.
Okay? The key thing is to make sure that you practice this at least 100 times, guys. Before we go ahead and end this segment, I just want to make sure that we got it all for you, okay? Warm market inviting. I believe we did. Guys, I'm very satisfied with what we taught you here. Take this information and practice it, okay, guys?